Greetings YouTube, how you guys doing? It's been a while. Hope you guys are doing well. What's the day? Wednesday here in Ohio. So just an update as usual. You guys know that I like to make updates for you, especially when I haven't made any videos for a little bit. But in this video I'm going to update you guys about the just two things I want to talk about. The first thing I'm going to talk about is this level up video that's about to come out, and then the second thing I'm going to talk about is the UK business. I know you guys are wondering what's going on with that. So the level up video, I have some footage. It's not very long. It's about 30 minutes. So it's episode 155, but it's not going to be a very long level up this time. So I'm looking to release that sometime this weekend. So you guys can look forward to that. Got some pretty good footage. You guys will like it. I meant to originally I wanted to release it last weekend, but I got too busy with some other things and stuff. So yeah, so just know that we got a level up video coming out this weekend. The second thing, let's talk about this UK business here. So you guys know that I was supposed to go to the UK. Okay, all excited for that. Still excited about going to the UK, but there's been some holdups with that. The main issue was with my passport. Now my passport had expired back in, I believe, 2016? I think in 2017, maybe early 2017. It expired. So naturally, I had to send it off and get it, get it renewed. Otherwise, I won't be able to travel. So I did that. Try to do that, and then we had our tickets and everything booked, hotels, plane ticket and whatnot. We had that booked. Those things booked already. And they sent me a letter, like literally, how many days was that? It was like we were scheduled to leave on a Monday, and I got like a letter on a Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
It was something. It was like a real late
you
notice.
got the letter from the State Department in New Hampshire.
Yeah, so they contacted me and they were saying, well, we can't renew your passport at this point. And I'm like, we contacted them everything and asked them like, what's going on? Like, what do you mean? I have nothing going on. So why are you guys holding up my passport? And they told us, well, we not sure and we're working on it. Okay, so you work down at the passport place and you're not sure and you're working on it. How do you not know? Like, what do you mean you're not sure? That doesn't make any sense. But we understand what's going on. Now, many of you guys already know the situation with these cases and stuff. Okay, we have my brother and I. We both have a channel, Deceptionstoppers. Okay,
absolutely.
He's been around. You guys know. You guys been seeing him. He's been around this whole time since the beginning. So he's been witnessing all this stuff that they've been doing. Now, it doesn't make sense, right? Why they would mess with my passport? But if you have been following our other channel and understand what we've been going through, you will understand what's going on. Now the main issue is the fact that these people being caught. They've never been in this situation before. They're being caught engaging in criminal activity, organized crime.
Heinous crime.
A heinous crime. I didn't commit no crime. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, I didn't do anything wrong. Passport situations, they do, like if you would have to be in maybe a car accident or something, having to do something legally or something like that for them to do that to your passport and traveling privileges. Now another thing is child support. Now that's not the issue, because
you have to be in default.
Yeah, you have to be in default. You have to be in default with child support on the money and stuff. We did everything. We went down there to check that out to see, because I'm not obligated to pay no child support.
And they provided you a letter that stated that that you was not in default status.
Yeah. So after we went down there and they told me, well, we already know that I'm not obligated to pay no child support. I'm not obligated. And many of you guys would probably be like, well, what about the kids? Well, if you guys been following us, this whole marriage thing, this whole divorce was fraudulent. It was fraudulent, and they got caught. Okay. Now they tried that child support stuff on me at the way beginning. They tried it. Nice try. They ripped my kids away, like literally. They ripped my kids away, forced me to give over my kids. Okay? Forced me to give over my kids because my wife bribed them. She paid for all that. So they forced me to give. I don't have a drug problem. I take care of my kids. I've been a primary parent for my kids. And they tried to, when they realized that the shit was getting out of hand and that we weren't no fools and that it wasn't going to work, in my last hearing in that the judge's courtroom, she was asking my wife these questions. She asked my wife on the record, and this is on transcript. We can put the transcript on screen on the other channel to show you. But she was asking my wife, was he the primary parent for the kids? My wife said, yeah. Do you know what that means as do you know what it means to be a primary parent? When my kids were born, I took care of them while my wife was working. When my wife came home, I took care of all of them, my kids and my wife. When my wife was bedridden, I took care of all of them. I took care of them so well, my wife was going back bragging to her friends how well I took care of them. That's my job. I have honor. I'm loyal. I know my job. I know my place. And I know what I'm supposed to do. That's what you call being a man. Okay, and I have honor and all that. They ripped all this away from me. Okay, because they do this to satisfy my wife because my wife bribed them. So back to this passport thing, because I don't want to really talk about this on this channel. I'm just giving you guys, maybe you guys are new, but I'm touching on some things here so you can understand more about why this is going on. So back to the passport thing. Why are they doing this to your passport? They not so child support, you can't say that because I'm not obligated to pay child support. I have the paperwork saying that I'm not in default. And in order for them to put a hold on your passport, you have to be in default with child support. I'm not in default. They told me down at the child support building or whatever, where they working at, that I'm not in default and I don't owe any child support. This is what they told me. And I got the physical letter. We calls down to the passport place and we told them. We went down there and we have a physical letter. You can call them. We have a physical letter saying that I'm not in default. And they're talking about some, we can't use that. We understand what's going on. Y'all mad because y'all being caught and you can't fuck with us in the legals. Paperwork, everything. We know all the laws, we know all the procedures, we know all the local rules. You can't fuck with us. Only thing you can do is abuse the process, throw out cases. We in appeals. We're in appeals courts right now because these people abusing the process, throwing cases out and shit.
They try to use father time against you.
Yeah, they trying to use father time.
And if you couldn't do the legal work on your own, then you would be spending all of that money, and then that's how they get you to tap out. Any regular person would have been spending so many thousands of dollars for hours of legal work, and they count on that. That's a weapon, but that doesn't work over here.
Yeah, so they try to use that to try to starve somebody out. You can't starve us out. We lived a hard life growing up. We were raised on rugged terrain and raised in broken domains. So this is our walk. This is what we can handle. They don't understand that. That's all we know how to do is survive. This is survival. We know how to survive, and they don't like that. So they playing on my phone. They doing spoof calls on my phones and shit, like calling my phone and acting like I'm calling a different phone, just playing around, playing games.
Children.
Yeah, and then it's a mess. So again, I don't want to go into all these details on this channel. I just want you guys to understand what's going on. I appreciate all you guys who donated to this, tried to help me get to the UK. We're still going to go to the UK, but we just had to settle some things, and it's been difficult, And we're busy. I'm busy with my courses, updating my courses and stuff. That's been keeping me very busy. And yeah, we're just fighting. It's a war. We're in a war right now. This is what we dealing with. This is a war. It may not look like it, because again, like I said, we know how to survive. We're survivors. We're survivors, and they don't like that. They don't like that. They're used to breaking people down and getting them in a situation where they're even mentally depressed. They're ready to commit suicide, commit crimes, and crazy stuff. I haven't even had contact with my wife like 2 years. I don't even talk to her. I don't even talk to her. So they can't say I was harassing her or whatever.
Because we have ongoing litigation with her, and it would be bad for the litigation because accusations could come out. So, you know, it's just not good. So he refrained from the communication.
So it's just it's sad. They seen that I was about to go to the UK, and they did this to my passport. This is what they did. And when we went down there, because we like to record stuff, the lady that worked there told us. She said, you shouldn't even, she said, I don't understand, this shouldn't be happening to you. You're not in default. She said, you're not in default. And see, when they tried to
That's the director of child support.
Director of child support?
Yeah, I think her name is, Susan Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, she advised that you shouldn't have, that it shouldn't even been that.
Yeah, she said that this shouldn't happen to me. They don't understand why my passport is being on hold right now. We know, me and him, we know why. Okay, I mean, a lot of people say, well, it may sound like a conspiracy theory, but this is a civil conspiracy case that we in. Okay, when we have evidence, and they don't want to go to court because they scared. They don't know what we got. We don't have an attorney, so it's hard to measure what we got. And so they just sitting here watching our videos, waiting for us to put evidence on the internet, which is not going to happen. We ain't no damn fools. Okay, these people crazy. I got a lot of followers from all over the world. America's supposed to be great, right? A lot of people want to come to America, but many of you from these other different countries, you need to understand, like, it's not blown up to what it's meant to be or what it is. It's not all that. I mean, we got freedoms over here, but we got to fight for freedoms. And a lot of citizens here don't understand that.
If you can't fight for them, you got to pay for them.
Yeah, if you can't fight for your freedom, you got to pay for them. And this is what we're going through. So America, I mean, I like this country. I like the fact, I like how diverse it is, and obviously for me being into languages and whatnot, and I like how we have certain freedoms, because unlike China, you can't be outspoken about certain things in a communist country. You know, it's not like that here. But the people running it, these people who are running it now,
would like for it to be that way.
They like for it to be that way. They're just, it's a mess here, man, and I'm very disappointed. I mean, I'm very disappointed after going through this and seeing what these people do. It's it's pure madness. So I mean, that's the deal with my past. That's the deal with my UK. We still want to go to the UK. We just have to get this this taken care of.
Which will be sorted out very, very soon.
And I was pissed. I was so mad. I don't even think I made video for like. Oh, I did. I released a level of video, but I was mad because I was like, man, I gotta tell my followers about this crap, man. I don't even want to tell them about this because this is, everybody's looking forward to me for, you know, to going to the UK. But now that you guys understand, you guys need to follow our other channel, Deceptionstoppers. Go to now I'm in a car. I'm gonna upload this video now, but it's not gonna be in the description right now because I can't put that information in the description. But Deceptionstoppers, if you go to the search bar, put in Deceptionstoppers, and you will see, you'll recognize us. That's our channel. You guys need to check.
It's about 70 videos on there.
70? Is that many?
Yes.
Damn.
It's about 70 videos. You can go on there and check it out, and it'll get you abreast on some of the things that's been going on the other side. Yeah,
we got about 4,000 subscribers, so the channel is growing. And it's just a pity, man, because we didn't even think about making the channel before. We didn't want to do this, but they basically forced us to do this. They forced us, you know. I didn't commit no crime. I didn't do anything wrong. Treat me like a criminal. Treat me like a criminal here in America. I didn't do anything wrong. So what's that about? Okay? What's that about?
It seems to be a culture for this in Ohio, particularly, because there's a lot of stuff going on here in Ohio, in the Columbus area. A lot of FBI investigations was initiated last week, and some other things, other unrelated things. So, you know, it's a lot going on here. But Columbus, Ohio seems to have a common culture for judicial corruption, particularly, and things of that nature. So,
yeah, it's really sad, man. It's time to get out of Ohio. It really is. It's really sad. I mean, I love Columbus. Like, out of all the cities, I really enjoy Columbus. I'm originally from Akron, but Columbus has been, I lived there for about 16 years. It's a great city.
but unfortunately, that's the heart of the corruption.
Yeah, it's the heart of the corruption.
And it's the capital of the state. So, go figure.
Yeah, go figure. So, it's, yeah, so check out our other channel. You know, check out Deception Stoppers. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I know some people are going to be coming and commenting, talking about some, well, you shouldn't mix this content with it. Look, this is all connected, okay? It's not my fault. They connecting. This is my. I have a following here.
Yeah, and the followers have a right to know.
Yeah,
you know,
the followers have a right to know. I have donators. People donating money. They want to see me do certain things. This is part of my job. This is part of my work. So don't come on this channel talking about some. Don't mix this and do this, because you're going to be disappointed, because it's going to be a lot of deleted comments.
Absolutely.
And blocked people, because
we won't stand for that.
You know, I mean, I respect your opinions and whatnot, but don't come on my channel with some bull crap, okay? Please. All we need support right now, because we're going through a war right now, and it's a great experience. But this is what this is. It's a war. These people, a war that they're losing. Ironically, they're losing the war, not us. They're losing. They got to cheat and get on the phone at 5 o'clock. And talk to their colleagues and their associates. And
then come back in there when the day comes, acting like they done did some real work, and they did now.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't want to keep going to spend the video almost 20 minutes. We about to go eat and go to the gym, do our regular routine, but you guys got the right to know. You have the right to know what's going on, and this is the issue that I'm having now. We should have already been to the UK. We should have been to the UK already.
We should have been there and back already.
Yeah, we should have been there and back already. But unfortunately, we're dealing with some imbeciles.
Yeah, imbeciles.
For lack of a better term.
Imbeciles.
All right, guys, you guys take it easy. And again, I got a level up video coming out this weekend, and that's something to look forward to. If you have any questions, comment below. You guys know my email, mouse55000, mouse505000@gmail.com, and check out Deception Stoppers. If you guys want to really get a deep analysis of what this situation, go to check out Deception Stoppers and start from the first video to understand this thing in its totality. Okay, you guys take it easy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
Peace.